Today on the channel, we begin our X-Men Ch'od Build-A-Figure Wave review series with Cyclops on Way I Got It Figured.
The way I got it figured.
Sup action figure fans, Way I Got It Figured back with another Marvel Legends review. The first of the Ch'od Build-A-Figure unboxing series, and it is Cyclops. I got this Cyclops at Target, along with the rest of the wave, which was actually purchased by a longtime subscriber, Gray Wolf. He gave me the entire series to unbox. So since I'm going to do the entire series, I'm going to do all the characters in the series, probably in 2 character videos. So for example, I'll probably do Emma Frost and somebody, Monet and somebody, like that, until we get down to the Build-A-Figure Ch'od, and at which point in that video we'll also rank each figure in the video. One of the things I had intended to do on the last full set that I had unboxed which was the controller wave. I was gonna rank all the figures in the wave, and I never did that, and I didn't want to go back and do another video after I did all of that. It just seemed like another excess video for no reason. But this time I will do that. So it'll be, and when I do them in the future, should I do them in the future if I get a whole wave, when I do the Build-A-Figure video, I'll also rank the figures in that video. Alright, so with that out of the way, let's get into Cyclops here. So we got Cyclops out of the package already. He comes with 2 hands. And this is the Cyclops from Astonishing X-Men. So this is his first Astonishing X-Men costume. Basically, it's the first costume where he went back to wearing the cowl, which I was very happy about. Those issues were written by Joss Whedon and drawn by John Cassidy. So we're gonna do the package like we always do. So here's Cyclops's package. He's got a nice little holding his optic blast pose. Got some John Cassidy artwork on the side of the box. X-Men at the top. Your cross sell with all the figures in the wave that contribute to the Build-A-Figure, of which Cyclops is not one. Then on the back you got a glamour shot of Cyclops as he comes in the box with his accessories, which are just some hands. One of the things I wanted to do was get the House of X Cyclops before I acquired this figure. I didn't make it happen, unfortunately. So I still have that to do. But my suspicion is that I could use the House of X Cyclops, who has a head colored very similarly, with the optic blast that one comes with and this one lacks, to have Cyclops firing an optic blast with this body. So I haven't done that yet, but at some point I'll probably do a short or something, if I think it looks good enough and it works out. All right, so here's our box. Look at the packaging. I also don't want to forget to mention, of course, that it is the 60th anniversary of the X-Men, as well as the 60th anniversary of the Avengers. And while the Avengers are getting top billing this year. They definitely get top billing from me. I'm more of an Avengers guy than an X-Men guy. Even though, you know, I love all of them. You know, that's just my favorite. I definitely wanted to make sure that I was giving the X-Men some well-deserved time for their 60th anniversary as well. So like I said, this Cyclops is my own Cyclops. It belongs to me. The rest of the figures that'll be shown do not belong to me, but you know, for the purposes of the video, that doesn't really matter. So getting into Cyclops' look here, looks like he is on the new Vulcan body with some modifications. Like for example, these gold lines on his outfit are you know, they're not just painted on, they're actually molded in, at least in some places. Like on his legs, it's definitely molded. On his abdomen, molded. Chest, molded. But they just seem to be painted onto his arms. Back, molded. It's even molded into the butterfly joint. The only place it's not molded in is on his arms, and that's probably for articulation purposes. So of course he's got butterfly joints, as you can see. Got a pretty good arc upward on his head movement. A pretty good downward neck. But he's got a one-stage neck. It doesn't have a, you know, he's not gonna have like chicken neck because his neck is molded into his shoulders. And then of course all the usual Marvel Legends articulation is present. So there's his ab crunch, goes back to about there. Of course he's pinless. And is, you know, has all the normal posing. So not a whole lot to tell to this figure, of course, because he doesn't have any special effects with him or anything. Just sort of the beam that's kind of smoking out of his eye hole. So we can switch out his hands. And be aware that the bangles are removable, so I guess in a sense they are additional accessories, although it totally doesn't look right without them. Like, so if you put it in the hand, that's not how the outfit looks. It just looks kind of ridiculous. You got your Cyclops holding the visor pose. Cyclops kind of leading pose. Or, you know, you can go with the box and have the Cyclops in a kind of neutral position pose. So there you go. I would show them off with some more figures, and I'll probably do that as we go. But I haven't opened any of the other ones yet, so he's going solo. So I'm going to move on to final thoughts. All right, final thoughts on X-Men Ch'od Build-A-Figure Wave Cyclops. He's a nice basic figure. You know, there's not a whole lot of you know, features to him, but he is a faithful representation of the Astonishing Cyclops, which is one of my favorite versions of Cyclops. So I'm getting what I want from this figure, with the exception of no optic blast. But there is an X-Men Cyclops figure out there that I believe can accommodate him without, you know, without compromising the figure. And I will get to that at some point. Perhaps even in this unboxing series, we will do that experiment. But as for this figure, like I said, while he's not, you know, lighting the world up with accessories or anything, he is a pretty decent figure. Poses well, looks exactly like the subject matter, and so he's gonna get, you know, pretty high marks for me. I'm gonna give him an 8, where I got it figured rank, and I think that's a good solid rank for a you know, main character, non-Build-A-Figure piece, Build-A-Figure Wave character. All right, so that's going to do it for this one. Like I said, please stay tuned. There's going to be a lot more X-Men and indeed a lot more Marvel Legends this month. This might be the most Marvel Legends centric month that I've had since I started this channel a little bit over a year ago. So lots of Marvel Legends this month. So if you want to stick around for that, please do. You know, subscribe, turn on notifications, don't miss any videos. And I will see you all on the next video. Till then, everybody please stay safe. Peace.
The way I got it figured.